been rung once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And Monday night primetime is underway. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
Finds his fullback. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Inside the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
75 yards. And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house.
Touchdown, Colts.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That could sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He's got it at the 24. Has some daylight through the 40. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Down the field, he's got Pierce. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
To try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
49ers 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And all the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts grow their early lead to 13. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that big coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
49ers 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had their punt and away partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who have got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Play action now. Purdy. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
3rd and long, Purdy. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And in the end, Brock, a positive game on a play where they nearly gave it away on the fumble.
Recovered by the offense.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
They go again with Taylor. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Dive play straight ahead. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
That's not going to show up as a first down gain on a stat sheet, but I don't think they're disappointed with the results. Hey, listen, that's good yardage and a nice change of pace for their ground game.
Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Second down carry for Taylor. Fights his way through a tackle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. This time it's a passing play. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short slant near the goal line.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
On the tackle. No gain on the play.
Gun is Purdy.
At the 27.
Taken in on the right side by Pearson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They've got 1st down here from the 36. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He's brought
Working
down
quickly
at the
here.
37-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Now it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Third and short. Here's Purdy. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back. The results, fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First down, play action. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's trying to go deep again. Big game downfield. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts racing them to the halftime locker room. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. Case he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Group B to try that point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 7.
On now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And it's
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. And you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters. And if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay. Gotta be honest with you, I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Takes it in at the 21. So we get a little excitement there with a nice punt return on the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Motion, motion, motion.
Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Taylor again. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. A lot of space ahead. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Motion, 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 motion. Check go.
They run again on 1st with Taylor. And they're going to be set up just a few yards for Pater here. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Viking 18. Get up.
Another shot for Taylor. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Go. Hut.
Going power with a big He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play block. And now one interesting decision coming up on 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Set up. Ready.
They're going Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
42. 49ers 7.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. After one play of these drives, might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Purdy to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Has it at the 37. And he puts together a nice return there to take us to the end of this quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who have possession, and this one looking pretty well decided already. First down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar Nike, baby.
Now come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts continue adding to an insurmountable lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts continue adding on to that lead.
49ers 7.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Get set, get set. 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He's got this at the 27. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Colts ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Marquis Siegel on the coverage.
They'll go play action. He's got a man left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Colts are running them out of the building. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. To try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good.
Is good.
And the Colts tack on 7 more to their lead.
Colts 56, 49ers 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now up comes the San Francisco offense. I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Purdy setting up that play action. He'll be in trouble now and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Recovered by the
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
Purdy looking to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Into the hands of Kittle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
It's a gain of 30.
Offense is set. First and 10.
49er, first down. A gain of 30.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. 49ers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter-action.
This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another 49er first down.
McCaffrey can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
Jermaine
Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And they get back on top of it, but he's touched down. So no final heroics today. This one is over. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.